They're just E-Cigs, man. They're just E-Cigs, dude. There's a cartomizer, there's a battery, a clearomizer, flavoring. That's the battery. So where's the flavoring? It's gonna be up here in the mouthpiece. This is inside of a Starbuzz E-Cig. Oh wow. Oh wow. That is awesome. What are you doing, bro?
Spotify, bro.
Got some Spotify here. Yeah, we're trying to view some Starbuzz E6. These things. I don't know if you guys ever tried these things, but these things are very expensive when you buy 1 or 2 a day. A personal vapor now. These things are actually pretty nice. A little bit of Bad Monkey. It's like what, banana candy? Banana candy, Andrew?
Banana candy. Banana, what are they called? Runts?
Runt candies. Alright guys, so we're getting ready to go prop it up so we can shoot the review of the Starbuzz E6. These guys here, we're going to review those for you, so stay tuned.
You know, all 5 of them are pretty good by themselves. This has to taste amazing then.
What's up guys, this is Jake
And Andrew
with HookahAdvice.com. Today we're going to be talking to you guys about the Starbuzz E6s, or the Starbuzz Electronic Cigarettes. These are actually made by Square, from the makers of Square. Square makes those disposable e-cigarettes, which are really popular in convenience stores, gas stations, things like that. I've actually had them many times. This is just a small collection of some of the ones from my drawer. And E-Cigs, I mean, this is just a couple of them, but I mean, I have many more different brands. These are good brands, HookahAdvice. To make a long story short, I was battling chewing tobacco or dip for the last 7 years. Didn't get through the day without my dip. So I started stopping up at the convenience store and picking up one of these each day at, you know, $9.99 a piece. What does that say about the product? Well, it's really good. I love the product. Fantastic product. If you're a regular tobacco user and you're looking for something to kind of get through the day, or if you're a hookah smoker regularly and you want something to kind of bring out
some blue mist
right then and there on the road, it's nice to fix your temporary urge, but the thing is they will break you very fast. They get expensive. They get so expensive that I actually gave up on buying them and invested in a personal vaporizer, a vape. And these things are neat. We'll have more about them later. And you puff on it. But that's for another video.
That's another video. This
is talking about personal vapors or e-cigarettes, and that's what we're going to be trying today is the Starbuzz E6. We have 5 flavors to vape for you guys today. Simply Mint here.
Pirate's Cave.
Sex on the Beach, which is formerly X on the Beach.
Irish Peach.
And everybody's favorite.
Blue Mist.
The Blue Mist. Everybody loves the Blue Mist. Very popular, and it's always nice to be able to get flavor of Blue Mist wherever you are, just by picking up one of these little $10 devices. These things advertise, you know, first thing I'll say is they do advertise, I think it's 500 puffs or 800 puffs.
I don't know if they're really counting as a puff as like a, you know,
or a hookah puff or a drag.
Puff, because when I'm smoking these things, I'm taking like a hookah puff. You know, these things run out pretty quickly for me, just because I'm taking these extra long drags. But
they do advertise on it as 12 milligrams of nicotine. You do get a little bit of a throat hit with these as well.
A little bit.
So it's not going to be the same with hookah, but there's no throat hit. You will get a slight little bit of tingle in the back of your throat. But I think that these things are targeted towards not only hookah smokers, but cigarette smokers as well. After you open up the tube, you take out the little plastic plunger tip here. It's a little plunger at the end of the device. You take that out, and then you have a pull tab. So what are these things made out of? I mean, what are they? They're essentially a disposable electronic cigarette.
Exactly.
You know, it's going to consist of your battery, which is the long unit here, your atomizer, which, you know, essentially ignites the flavoring, and the flavoring is going to be in this, what they call a cartomizer, which is where your flavoring is stored, and it's going to be
the mouth tip, pretty much.
The mouth tip is essentially where the flavoring's at. Between the mouth tip and the battery, you have your atomizer, which creates the vapor. So that's essentially what they are. You know what we should do? We should actually tear one of these things apart and see what's inside. So essentially we tore apart our Starbuzz Irish Peach here to see what's inside. This unit here just being the battery. This is just a hollow tube that encases the battery and holds the battery. It's right at the bottom, which is the LEDs. This is just your battery, which doesn't last very long, and this is actually the reason why your puffs aren't going to always be as advertised. This is going to be your atomizer and your power button. Connecting the atomizer, we have the cartomizer, which is here. This is where your flavoring is at. This little piece of cotton is in the inside, and this has your flavoring soaked on it. My hands are very oily and smell like Irish peach now, but that's essentially how it works. This is what it looks like inside. So first of all, we have blue mist. Didn't get as much of a throat hit that I remembered getting, but again, I went from these to this. The thing is, you do taste that blue mist. You do get that familiar blue mist taste. You know, the longer you hold the button, the more that atomizer is going to be cooking that flavoring in the cartomizer. Again, if you're taking drags like this, I doubt you're going to get anywhere near 500 hits on it. No more near 500 puffs. What do you think about the flavor of the blue mist electronic cigarette?
Blue mist. There's no, it's dead on blue mist.
There's no denying it.
It's, yeah.
As far as the clouds, I mean,
you don't get as much of the flavor, but it's definitely there, and it's dead on. Like, you know, because you're inhaling more smoke when you're doing a hookah hit, you know.
Whereas this, you're just getting the
so
flavor,
you're just getting the flavor
and the
a
vapor.
little bit of vapor. So you don't quite get as much flavor, but it's...
You are getting the nicotine, so you will get a buzz. Yeah. Let's go ahead and try the Sex on the Beach. I love Sex on the Beach. That is the familiar Starbuzz Sex on the Beach flavor. See, Starbuzz X on the Beach is kind of like a tropical type taste. It's almost like a coconut.
I taste the coconut a lot.
Yeah, you definitely taste the coconut. It's the floral, almost type taste that you get with the X on the Beach. You get the coconut, you get the sweet.
We're not trying to review the flavor because, you know, we've done that before. It's just like the tobacco.
What's cool about these is you don't have to worry about too many coals or not enough coals. It's always the perfect balance of flavor.
Dead on. Sex on the Beach.
Sex on the Beach. So as far as flavoring on both the blue mist and the X on the Beach so far, 10 out of 10, fantastic flavors. Let's try the exotic Pirate's Cave, a lemon and lime flavor.
Yeah.
Which is it's a good one. I mean, Pirate's Cave is one of my favorite Starbuzz flavors.
Yeah.
I mean, these are all pretty popular flavors.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, I like them. I mean, it's dead on. It's like the perfect Pirate's Cave flavor in a portable, battery-operated stick.
Dead on. Again, it's just
good flavor, 10 out of 10, perfect flavoring. They hit the nail on the head. So I wonder what they're doing.
Yeah,
There have to be some sort of proprietary juice that they're mixing,
Yeah.
and I cannot wait until the Starbuzz E-Hose comes out, which is basically a vapor that's disguised as a hookah hose. Essentially, if you can buy these juices, if Starbuzz can make these flavored e-juices where anybody can just put them in their vapor, they are going to open up their company to a huge market of people.
Exactly. So here we have the Irish Peach.
One going to be like a spiced peach. Mm-hmm. It's dead on the flavor if you've had the Irish Peach.
Yeah, you kind of get that spice flavor.
Mm-hmm. One of their newer flavors, actually.
Yeah, it is. You get that spice flavor right off the bat. I feel like there's a hint of peach. I feel like there's more spice in that than there is the peach, but you do pick up on the peach taste. On the exhale, I feel like. What do you think?
Irish Peach. I mean, again, it's dead on to the flavor. It's enjoyable. This is the final one that we actually have to review. There's actually more flavors coming out from Starbuzz Electronic Cigarettes. From what I hear, there's a bunch of new flavors. Pink is coming out.
Pink is?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
There's actually quite a few that are coming out soon. Finally going to finish up with our Simply Mint, which is Starbuzz's mint flavor.
Just mint. But as of right now, these are the only 5 flavors out.
Really minty. I mean, it's like...
I actually smoked that one the other day for the first time, and right away you just get hit with that fresh mint, and it chills.
All your throat is
chilled. Your throat gets chilled, and it's just...
you feel it in your chest.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's a nice little vape. It's a good one. Simply Mint. Tastes like the Starbuzz mints.
Can't go wrong with mint, though.
What would happen if we tried smoking all 5 of these at the same time? As you can see, we taped together a bunch of the Starbuzz E-Cigs here, and Andrew's going to try smoking all 5 flavors at one time, and he's going to let us know what we think.
You know, all 5 of them are pretty good by themselves. This has to taste amazing, then.
Try to do it without coughing, Andrew.
50 out of 10.
So I wouldn't recommend smoking 5 of these at the same time.
Probably not. It wasn't bad.
It's not bad, but you get a explosion of many different types of flavors all at one time, and it's a little intense.
Big throat kick too.
Yeah. So overall, man, these Starbuzz E-Cigs, they're cool. For $10 a piece, that's a little steep. But I mean, that is the going rate for e-cigarettes or electronic cigarettes, at least for the disposables. Would I recommend buying these once in a while in moderation?
Yeah, moderation.
It's not something that I would recommend
buying that many.
Going crazy with. As an overall scale, overall rating, the convenience, the price, the flavor, the packaging. The packaging is cool. It comes in these little plastic tubes, little test tubes.
Flavoring, 10 out of 10.
Flavoring is awesome.
Yeah, on all of them.
Convenience.
Yeah,
10
convenience,
out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Price. That's a bad point, man.
Yeah, that might be a 5 or a 4 out of 10.
Maybe if that. These things are expensive. I mean, you think $10 once in a while, it's not a big deal. Maybe that's your thing. If you're gonna smoke them.
Yeah, if you're trying to find an alternative to like smoking hookah or anything,
smoking cigarettes or chewing tobacco, whatever.
Don't go with this.
Don't go with this.
So that will bump it down a bit.
If you're just looking for something, just to get you through a road trip or something for fun.
Yeah. Like I was gonna say that earlier, like a long car ride, and maybe you just like want a hookah fix. I could go 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. I think so. I mean, the price is a very big factor. Flavor in a pinch, they're a good option. I can't wait until they begin making juices where you can just buy the juice and put them in your own personal vapor. That would be awesome. That'd be a smart thing to do, Starbuzz.
I'm also interested to see the new flavors, though. I will be trying the new flavors.
Yeah, I'm gonna try them. I'll probably buy one of each flavor.
Yeah, exactly.
So definitely check them out. We want to thank thehookah.com for hooking us up with all these great Starbuzz E6 for us to try for you. Make sure you check out thehookah.com. Links in description below. Check out these products, $9.99. It's worth it just to try one or two of them, pick them up. But as far as something that you'd want to keep around at all times, it's going to be a little expensive for you.
And guys, please give us a thumbs up, like or favorite this video, and while you're at it, check out HookahAdvice.com. Sign up for the forums. This has been Andrew
and Jake
with HookahAdvice.com.
Until next time, you guys keep smoking.
Jake's turn. Do it without coughing, bro.
Let's get this shit finished.